ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನೀ ಮೆಟ್ಟುವ ನೆಲ ಅದೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ನೀ ನೇರುವ ಮಲೆ ಸಹ್ಯಾದ್ರಿ, ನೀನೇರುವ ಮಲೆ ಸಹ್ಯಾದ್ರಿ, ನೀ ಮುಟ್ಟುವ ಮರ ಶ್ರೀಗಂಧದ ಮರ, ನೀ ಕುಡಿಯುವ ನೀರ್ ಕಾವೇರಿ. ಹರಿಹರ ರಾಘವರಿಗೆ ಎರಗುವ ಮನ, ಹಾಳಾಗಿ ಹಂಪಿಗೆ ಕೊರಗುವ ಮನ, ಪೆಂಪಿನ ಬನವಾಸಿಗೆ ಕೊರಗುವ ಮನ, ಕಾಜಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಗಿಳಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಇಂಪಿಗೆ, ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಕೇದಗೆ ಸೊಂಪಿಗೆ, ಮಾವಿನ ಹೊಂಗೆಯ ತಳಿರಿನ ತಂಪಿಗೆ, ರಸ ರೋಮಾಂಚನಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾತನ ಮನ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನ್ ಎಂದಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನ್, ಎಂದೆಂದಿಗೂ ತಾನ್ ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ಸತ್ಯ, ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ನಿತ್ಯ. ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈ ಕಲ್ಪು ವೃಕ್ಷವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಕೊಟ್ಟ ಆ ಸಿರಿವಾಣಿಯನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮರಿಸ್ತಾ, ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ದುಡಿವ ಕೈಗಳನ್ನ, ಮಿಡಿವ ಹೃದಯಗಳನ್ನ ವಿಶ್ವವ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಟುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಮೇರು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಈ ವಿಶ್ವ ಸ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂತಹ ರಸಗ್ರಾಹಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಕಲಾಪರ ಸಮಾಧಿವೇಶನ. ತುಮಕೂರಿನ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮನ್ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಆದರ, ಅಭಿಮಾನ, ಆಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಂದ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಸಾಗರ್ TS ರವರ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಪೂರ್ವಕ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದೊಂದಿಗೆ, ಅವರ ಪರಿಕಲ್ಪನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ವಿಶೇಷ ಈ ಜ್ಞಾನವಾಹಿನಿಯ ಮಾಲಿಕೆ ಈ ರಸಗ್ರಾಹಿ. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಸಪ್ತಾಹ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕರುನಾಡನ್ನ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠವಾಗಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಂಕೀರ್ಣ ಕಲೆ, ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲೆಯ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟತೆಯನ್ನ ಜನಮಾನಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ವಿನೂತನ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವಿದು. ಈ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಭಿಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಪ್ರಯತ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವ ಕಂಡಂತಹ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠಾತಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಕಲಾ ಕಣ್ಮಣಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಜ್ಞಾನದಾಹಕ್ಕೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಮೃತಧಾರೆಯ ತಂಪನ್ನು ಎಸೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇತ್ತ ಎರೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಜ್ಞಾನಧಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಭಾವಧಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸದಾ ಅಮೃತ ಸಿಂಚನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯರೇ, ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಕಂಡಂತಹ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಅರಮನೆಯ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನದ ಕಟ್ಟ ಕೊನೆಯ ಕೊಂಡಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಾಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲಾಪರವಾಗಿ ವಿಶ್ವದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಜಗದಗಲ ಮುಗಿಲಗಲ ವ್ಯಾಪಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಪದ್ಮಭೂಷಣ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೆ ವೆಂಕಟಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಮ್ಮರವರ 116ನೆಯ ಜನ್ಮದಿನವಿಂದು. ಕಾಕತಾಳೀಯವಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಭಾವಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಗ್ರ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಸಪ್ತಾಹವನ್ನ ಕರುನಾಡ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಪತಾಕೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಲೆತ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಪದ್ಮಭೂಷಣ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆಂಕಟಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಮ್ಮರವರ ಪದತಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಭಕ್ತಿ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಇತ್ತ ಭಾಷಣದ ಭೂಷಣವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲಾ ಕಣ್ಮಣಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಸಾಗರ್ ಅವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹೃದಯರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವೆಂಕಟಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಮ್ಮರವರ ಪಾದಕಮಲಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಸಪ್ತಾಹ, ಈ ಕಲಾತ್ಮಕ ಸರಣಿಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಭಕ್ತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ಗುರು ತತ್ವ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಅನವರತ ಹರಸಲಿ ಎನ್ನುವ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈ ದಿನದ ನಮ್ಮ ಅತಿಥಿ ಮಾನ್ಯರು ಜಗದಗಲ ಹಮ್ಮಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೀರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ಹಮ್ಮು ಬಿಮ್ಮುಗಳ ಗೊಡವೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೇವಲ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಮಾತ್ರ ತಮ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭಂಡಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಹಂಕಾರವನ್ನು ದೂರವಿಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮೇರು ಕಲಾ ಕೋವಿದರು ನಮ್ಮೊಡನೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಲಾ ಶಶಿಕಾಂತ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರನ್ನ ಮುಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಲಾ ಶಶಿಕಾಂತ್ ರವರ ಅಗಾಧ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತ ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಂದರ್ಭಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಲಾ ಶಶಿಕಾಂತ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಶಿಪ್ ವಿದ್ವಾನ್ ಸಾಗರ್ TS ರವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed an honor to speak about, I dare not say I introduce, because Madam is so efficient, so eminent an artist that all of us do know about her in depth. I deem it my greatest pleasure and honor to speak a very few respectful words about Dr. Mala Shashikant. Dr. Mala Shashikant is the prime disciple of Guru Natyacharya Bharata Kala Pravina V.S. Kaushik of Nanjanagudu Parampare and Guru Bharata Kalamani Dr. Sri Radhakrishna of Kolara Parampara from Karnataka. Dr. Mala is the director of Kaishiki Natyavahini, Bengaluru. She has secured doctorate for her work on Karnataka Parampara from the prestigious Bangalore University. Madam has been a performing artist and a teacher of dance for more than 4 decades, as I know, but should be really more than that, in international and national strata. Madam is the recipient of many coveted awards, including Kala Yogi, Kempe Gowda Award, and Nartana Nipune, and so on. She is the author of fellowship research book entitled Karnataka Nritya Prakarada Vishishta Hagu Aparupada Nritya Bandhagalu, published by Karnataka Sangeeta Nritya Academy, and she has also authored Parampara Dhara, Parampara Adhara Idhara, Parampara Dhara. She is the principal secretary of Karnataka Bharatagama Pratisthana, which is an academy of performing arts of Karnataka classical dance tradition. With all respect and happiness, I take this moment of honor to welcome Dr. Mala Shashikant onto the board. Nanjanagudina Rasabale, ಇದು ನಂಜನಗೂಡಿನ ರಸಬಾಳ್ವೆ. ರಸಬಾಳೆಯನ್ನ ಅರಿತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಆ ನಂಜನ್ನು ನುಂಗಿದ ನಂಜುಂಡೇಶ್ವರನ ನಾಡಿನಿಂದ ಬಂದಂತಹ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನೃತ್ಯ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ಇದೀಗ ರಸಬಾಳ್ವೆಯನ್ನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಲಿಸಿ ಆನಂದಿಸೋಣ. ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದೀಗ ವೇದಿಕೆ ತಮಗೆ ತೆರವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. A very happy moment today. I welcome you all to this webinar session, which is very beautifully coined as Sampradaya Saptaha by our dear artist Sagar and of Rasagrahi. My heartfelt thanks to him for inviting me to share some of my views, and I welcome you all, the viewers. Thanks a lot for being in the session. Before commencing this Nanjangud Parampara, let me start the program with the Shanti Mantra. Shanti Mantra or any other Vedic hymn is a part and parcel of this Nanjangud tradition. I shall recite the Shanti Mantra with my students Srimati Priya Anand as well as Kumari Apurva Prakash. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. This beautiful mantra says, may God protect, nourish, and give us strength and energy, us in the sense the Guru and the Shishya, both of us, the strength and the energy to work together, which leads to enlightenment and not hostility. See, such a beautiful mantra it is. I always admire this particular thing here in this tradition. And with the remembrance of my gurus, I have 3 gurus who have given me the education and wholeheartedly. I offer them my salutations. Bharata Kala Pravina Guru Shri V.S. Kaushik and Shantala Awardee Dr. K. Venkat Lakshamma. Of course, today is her 116th year birthday. It is a very happy moment for me also. And Bharata Kalamani Dr. C. Radhakrishna. All the three gurus, I salute to them. I seek their blessings and move ahead in this session. The rich heritage of Karnataka has been very, very beautifully explained to you yesterday by Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal. So I shall straight away walk to my Nanjangud tradition, which is also known as the Nritta Bhava Samanvaya tradition. And this particular tradition is from the Nanjangud. In Karnataka, there are 4 existing traditions. As you all know, it is the Mugur tradition, Nanjangud tradition, Kolar tradition, and Mysore tradition. Now, this particular Nanjangud tradition has its lineage from the period of Mummadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar rule. I can say with pride that this parampara is a unique one, having a different fragrance. When I say it is unique, it can be through the thinking pattern, style of presentation, and also the discipline observed. Way back to history, Natyacharya Natunar Dasappa was one of the gurus in the Darbar of Mummadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar. Mummadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar's period was from 1799 to 1831. I remember a verse from Raghava, Anargha Raghava, about the king and the poets. He describes Khyata Naradipatayaha Kavi Samshrayena Rajashrayena cha Gataha Kavayaha Prasiddhim Ragno Samosti na Kavehe Paramopakari Ragno na Chasti Kavinam Sadrishaha Sahaya. Here, the poet says, it is a mutual give and take policy between the poet and the king. Just because the poet took shelter with the king became famous, and vice versa. The king protected the poet, and the poet became famous. Both of them contribute in helping each other indirectly. Such a beautiful shloka. This was there in the environment, in the court of Mummadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar. To prove the authenticity, few names of the Natyacharyas can be given for references. Who were the maestros or Natyacharyas in the king's darbar, Mummadi's darbar? They are Mugur Subbanna, Mugur Amrutappa, Giridasappa, Kavishwarappa, Arani Appaya, Mysore Dasappa. All these were the veteran gurus in the court of Mummadi Krishna Raja Vadiyar. As told by my guru, Kaushik, Guru Dasappa was a very strict disciplinarian, short-tempered, and also was famous for his style of rendering the Konukkol and Natuvangam. He is the doyen of this Nanjangud Parampara. He exhibited his talents through his students, particularly student Nanjangud Rajamma, and earned appreciations through her performances. Nanjangud Rajamma was a Devadasi. You can see the photograph of Nanjangud Rajamma. Nanjangud Rajamma was a Devadasi and a beautiful dancer. The dancers, gurus faced a critical situation, and when it was on the verge of extinction, some of the artists sought the patronage of drama companies. One such drama company was Gubbi Veeranna Company. Many artists joined there to make their livelihood. So Nanjangud Rajamma also was one of them who joined the company and continued the art of dancing. She was a leading star there, and thus she continued this tradition by performing under this banner. On the other side, Guru Kaushik, then known as Subbanna in his younger days, was working there. Yeah, you can see the photograph of Guru Kaushik. He took fancy to this art and started observing with curiosity and enthusiasm the practice and programs of Nanjangud Rajamma. After several months or years, he took fancy to her and he became her ardent disciple. Later on, Guru Kaushik stood up in difficult times to uphold the rich heritage, that too when it was on the verge of withering away due to the political and social pressures. Kaushik was the main instrument to throw light for the growth of this particular tradition. He was a creative by genius, by birth itself, I think. He started exploring the roots of art by studying scriptures and shastras, though his general education was till standard 3 or 4. He had a mastery over the language. It may be either in Kannada or English. It was a treat to watch the Guru while he rendered speeches, lecture demonstrations in both the languages. I myself, I have witnessed when I was very young. I used to attend his lectures, demonstrations, and his speeches. I was very much thrilled the way the fluency he had in his speech. That was Guru Kaushik. He started researching on the subject and finally drew a link between Vedic rituals, yogasanas, and dance. He was a prolific writer and an orator too. He has published a book in the regional language, Bharatanatyam Digdarshan. I hope you all know that, which is the first of its kind and has dealt with so many aspects of art. Let me show you the book, Bharatanatyam Digdarshana. You can see this book. This is Bharatanatyam Digdarshana of V.S. Kaushik. It has so many valuable informations, including lighting methods, etc. He had a creative vision while building a Kanaka Sabha. That was a hall which he has built for the sake of programs. The hall was considered as a temple and the artist as God. Whoever may be, artist is a God. That was the theory there. So on the program day, he had planned it so aesthetically that the audience had to step in the water first, and as we do in the temple, we move ahead after stepping our foot in the water, and we move ahead. And this is how we used to enter to the Kanaka Sabha hall. Such was his thinking. His choreographic skills excelled from Vedic hymns to modern Kannada poetry. Just a minute, I can just show you the door of Kanaka Sabha was with this picture. Amrita Manthana, Mohini distributing the nectar to gods. And the other side, the demons, the Manthana of the snake. It was like this. And when we opened the door, inside, we used to see the Natya Shastra's shlokas. Such a beautiful atmosphere it was. So, coming to his choreographic skills, he excelled from Vedic hymns to modern Kannada poetry. Now let us know his specialities of how he brought out this tradition. Bhakti Bhav played an important role, and Nritya had equal importance. Dance was not considered as mere entertainment, but was considered as a Vedic sport. That line has to be underlined, With this intention, the methodology of training and presentations of this parampara varied slightly from others. The students or the shishyas were taught not only dance but very essentials of life. The philosophical touch was shown in every point, whether it may be in teaching, in writing, or in performing. He tried to elevate the students and the audience to the higher level. Such was Guru Kaushik's personality. And I feel, for me, as a guru, I feel I have not found any person like that, a unique personality. No, I have not found him earlier, nor now. It is na bhuto, na bhavishyati. Moving ahead, we shall now go to the practical aspects to know the special features of this tradition. I myself, having an experience with his teachings for so many years, have undergone the training period with him. And the systematic training goes like this. Getting up by 3 a.m. in the morning and drinking water with a drop of honey filled in copper vessel. It's so difficult. Yes, added to it, chewing the neem leaves. That was the rule given by him. When, if at all, I needed to continue this tradition, he had asked me to undergo all these things that I had to follow. Sanskrit lessons were taught by Sri Vasudev Bhatt. Veda classes, Guruji himself used to handle, and we had this Yogasana practice. It was like a Gurukula system. The whole day was engaged in this manner. But of course, We used to attend our general education, we used to go to colleges, etc., and come back. Once again, after coming back, we had the sessions continuously till 7 o'clock. Sometimes I used to have this, I and the other students also, we used to have the theoretical classes, Natuanga practice, makeup sessions. To start, Guruji himself used to do makeup to the artist and taught us the same procedure also. There were philosophical discussions with his friends, and we used to observe them with curiosity, with interest, and we used to get lots of happiness with the scholarly level discussions. This was, I tell you, this was a fantastic period, training period, which I can never forget in my lifetime. Coming back to the methodology, I shall just demonstrate some important aspects in today's session. We used to have several Anga sadhanas prior to practice. Basically, homemade pure ghee had to be applied to the eyes here, and then do the sadhanas of the eye. It is also called the Drishti Vedas. We used to hold the eye like this and do the sadhanas. This was the we were doing. Then, if we don't do this, we had an other alternative, Trataka sadhana. What is Trataka? Exercises for the eyes. A small black cardboard sheet with a white dot in the middle. We need to observe this without blinking our eyes. This exercise was to increase and build up our concentration level. Okay, we did not do that. So he used to give one more exercise. Steadying the lamp dipped in castor oil, that which gives calmness to the eyes. All these things were there. So to strengthen our legs, it was said by Guruji that the artist would stand on wet mud and practiced the adavus in olden times. Of course, we have not done that. It was in the earlier period, all the artists used to do the sadhanas. Coming to the practical aspects, let us see some important Anga sadhanas which help the artist to strengthen her core muscles, which would help her to practice certain adavus perfectly. My students will demonstrate this. Anga sadhana, first one was the jumping one. We call this as Kuppadisuvike in Kannada. This would strengthen the thighs, and the comparative adavu, for which adavu the sadhana was there, is this particular Natu Armandi adavu, which I am just showing you now. I think this is the rarest adavu which we have learned only in this tradition. Let us see them doing it. Kit, tak, ka, ka, de, me, ka, ka, ja, no, tai, yung datta, kai, yung tam, kai, yung datta, kai, yung tam, kai, yung datta, kai, yung tam, tak, tat, ting, ge, na, to, ka, de, me, tak, ja, no, tak, de, me, Taka tading gena tum, tayum daka tayum tam, tayum daka tayum tam, tayum daka tayum tam, taka tading gena tum. This was the first set. And the other one. Next, turning or revolving. This in particular, after several practice, it will be helpful to do the chakkars easily or comfortably. This is helpful with the Bhramari Adavu at ease. Hit, tak, tak, ti, mi, tak, je, no. Tak, ta, ti, ta, ta, ti, ta, di, mi, ta, je, no. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Yeah. Coming to the third part, yogasanas. Yogasanas were introduced here. This particular exercise was taught to us very playfully. At that time, we did not realize that it was for the strengthening aspects, but we would play with a competitive mode until master enters to give us the practice. That was how it was there. But now, after thinking about all these things, yes, he has done it to improve the strength. And now, yogasana was performed. Yes, we would have the Bhujangasana also, which gives strength to the shoulders, and it is helpful in keeping our hand gestures. I hope you can see hand gestures properly, perfectly. Let them do now. Hit, tak, ta, ti, mi, ta, je, no. Ta, di, mi, ta, ding, gina, tum. Ta, di, mi, ta, je, no. Ta, di, mi, ta, ding, gina, tum. Ta, di, mi, ta, je, no. Ta, di, mi, ta, धीमी तक छे नो तक धीमी तक तादिंगे न तुम तक धीमी तक तादिंगे न तुम तक झेनो तक तादिंगे न तुम काम. The next one would be the correlation or similarities between yogasana and dance postures. This we can find in his Bharatanatyam Digdarshana also. The Uttita Trikonasana and the related dance posture. Kita taka, tak, dhi, me, tak, je, no, tak, dhi, me, tak, je, no, tak, dhi, me, tak, je, no, tak, dhi, me, tak, ta, dinge, na, tum, tam. Veerabhadrasana and related dance posture. Kita taka, taka, dhi, me, taka, je, no, taka, dhi, me, taka, ta, dinge, na, tum, taka, dhi, me, taka, je, no, taka, dhi, me, taka, ta, dinge, na, tum, tam. Uttita hasta padangushtasana and related dance posture. Kita taka, taka, dhi, me, taka, je, no, taka, dhi, me, taka, ta, dinge, na, tum, taka, dhi, me, taka, ta, dinge, na, tum, taka, ta, dinge, na, tum, tam. Yes. These are the very few important basic exercises done by the students. One more important aspect in this parampara is to to develop the creative mind. They used to have this geometrical patterns in adavos, which would help the artist to form or choreograph for their future plans. So you can see the My Adavu, which the artist will draw in a zigzag pattern, as well as Rangakramana Adavu, which they draw in a square pattern. To start My Adavu, hit tak 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 hit tak hit tak ge na tom tak hit tak hit tak hit ge na tom. The Rangakramana Adavu. Hit tak hit tam. Considering the fact that Natya Veda is the Panchama Veda, thank you. And this is one which elevates the artist to the higher level. This Parampara's mission, as already mentioned earlier, is to consider dance as a Vedic sport. The stage programs were tailored accordingly. The commencement of the program was with the recitation of Narayana Upanishad or the Shanti Mantra, both by the Guru as well as the Shishya. Since today we have already commenced it with the Shanti Mantra, I shall move further with the program list. The first Nritya Bandha would be Sabha Vandana, which is a combination of Ashtadikpalaka Aradhana, Dhyana Shloka, and a Vedic hymn or Ganeshwar. Today, we will be presenting Dhyayami, Dhyanam Samarpayami, which we usually see in the temple traditions, and followed by the Vedic hymn, Ganeshwar, chosen from Rig Veda. Please watch us doing this.
Tanam 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 nam tanam 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 nam Jayami dhyanam samarpayami Avahayami avahanam samarpayami Argham samarpayami Vadyam samarpayami Gandham samarpayami Pushpam samarpayami Dhupamagrapayami Deepam darshayami Chhatrachamaradhyupachara samarpayami Sangeeta nrityam samarpayami Om
Now, after this Dhyayam Samarpayami, my student will be doing Ganesh Ruk from Rigveda. This is a Ganapata.
गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् गणानां त्वा गणपतिं त्वा गणानां त्वा गणपतिं त्वा गणपतिं त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे गणपतिं त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे गणपतिं हवामहे गणपतिं हवामहे कविं हवामहे गणपतिं हवामहे कविं गणपतिमिति गणपतिं हवामहे कविं हवामहे कविं कवीनां कविं हवामहे कविं कवीनां कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं उपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्
Yes, you saw the Ganesha, which is an important part in this tradition. Now, I shall move ahead to the Alaripu. Alaripu was in a different mindset correlated to Taittiriya Upanishad's Shikshavalli's Shanti Mantra. The Shanti Mantra is Shanno Mitraha, Sham Varunaha, Shanno Bhavatvaryama, Shanna Indro Bruhaspatihi, Shanno Vishnurukramaha, Namo Brahmane, Namaste Vayu, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami, Rutam Vadishyami, Satyam Vadishyami, Tanmamavat, Tadvaktaram Avatu Mam, Avatu Vaktaram, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So, Kumari Apurva will just show you the meaning of this Shanti Mantra. It describes as Shanno Mitra with the Anjali Mudra, salutations to the god of light or Surya. Then Sham Varunaha, bringing the Mukula Hasta towards the side, which means to bow down to the Lord of darkness. Shanno Havatvaryama, the eye movement, represents Lord Sun. Shanna Indro, the shoulder movements, Lord Indra is represented for strength and valor. Bruhaspatihi, the Bimba or the Vardhamana Hasta, is presented here with Alapadma. Lord Bruhaspati is worshipped for speech and intellect. Shanno Vishnu Rurukramaha, the one who has, Vishnu is called as Ajanubahu, the one who has long legs or thighs is Lord Vishnu, where we represent with Ardha Pataka and perform Diditai Aduvu. Diditai, Diditai, Diditai. Salutations to Lord Vishnu. Namo Brahmane, Namaste Vayu. Salutations to Lord Brahma and Lord Vayu. We do this in the standing postures as well as the sitting postures. The Pataka Hasta and the Vardhamana Hasta, Alapadma Hasta, circulating round and bringing near heart with Alapadma. Now, we shall see the practical aspects of this demo. Yeah. You have watched Srimati Priyana doing this Alariki. Coming to the other part, I have selected a rare Varna which was performed during the olden days. Kamalakshi Ninne Kori Unnadira, which is set to Raga Kamboji, Jampetali. Here I shall show you only the unique part, the Chitteswara and the Sahitya part. All the intricate nritta and abhinaya has been implemented in a very, very beautiful way. The Chitteswaras were sung for several times, probably at least 10 times, 10 for 10 minutes, if I remember. And the Sahitya part, we perform in a sitting posture, which would test the artist's ability to express her abhinaya of the Sahitya part and convey it to the audience. My guru would express that this particular item was performed by his guru, Nanjangud Rajanma, on stage for at least 1 hour 15 minutes easily. Then I myself have presented this for 55 minutes. Now my students present this for 25 minutes. You can see the vast difference, of course. We have to change accordingly, and that is how it has happened. We cannot present a Varna for 1 hour 15 minutes or 55 minutes too. So she will be, the both of them will be presenting the Kamalakshi Varna. You can watch them.
Kamalakshi Magari re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare re re gare sa re re sa ni da ba da sa pa da re sa gare ma ga pa ma gare sa re ga ma gare ma pa sa pa ma pa ni da ma pa da sa ni da pa da ni sa ni da da ma ga sa ri ga ka ma la chi ko re yo na de kamala ko re yo na de kamala chi ko re yo na de ఈ ధరణిలో నీకు సరే సమాన యువతి గుణము మృదు నయవచనము అతి రూపవతి కుచ స్వర్ణ శేఖర మణి ఉన్నది నీప మరులు కొని ఉన్నది స్వామి గదీదయ పలచిన చిన్నది ఈ ధరణిలో నీకు సరి సమాన యువతి గుణము మృదు నయవచనము అతి రూపవతి కుచ స్వర్ణ శేఖర మణి ఉన్నది నీప మరులు కొని యున్నది సామిగ నీదయ వలచిన చిన్నది ఈదరనిలో నీకు సరి సమాన యువతి గుణము ఋతునయ వచనము అతి రూపవతి స్వర్ణ శేఖర మణియున్నది నీప మరులు కొనియున్నది స్వామిగ నీదయ వలచిన చిన్నది కమల రక్షి కోరియున్నది కమలాక్షి కమలాక్షి.
Apart from this, we have special items like Churnika, which narrates on the Rasabhava. It starts like this: Shringara Darpana, Shringara Tilaka, and so on and so forth. As I do not have a studio recording, it is not planned for today's session. And we do have this Ramakatha Churnika. In Padavarnas, we have Pankajakshi and Kamalakshi, which you saw it now, Viriboni, and so on. In Tanavarnas, we have a very beautifully composed, the Sahitya Pathas. In Sanskrit, Mama Manasi Sada Vihara Madhumatana Mahadevi. It is on Lord Goddess Lakshmi. It is a very beautiful piece. And on Daruvarna, we have this Ento Vaibhavam. It is on Lord Muruga. Since this tradition emphasizes more on bhakti, Kirtanas were adapted. Some of the rarest one were Pannagendra Shayana and Sadinchane, one of the beautiful gem of Pancharatna Kriti. They used to perform Ramashtapadis written by Ramakavi, which is once again a special one in this tradition. Raga Tana Pallavi was highlighted in the program during 60s. Antapura Gite of DVG, Shamala Dandaka, and during 70s, Devid Namas was choreographed, having mythological stories depicted through Sanchari Bhavas, which was choreographed in 70s itself, and the artist would involve herself with the episodes of Krishna, Draupadi, Duryodhana, etc. It was a solo program. When I say this, some may even think and say, I have heard so much. What is the greatness about this? I clearly state that, yes. In today's scenario, all the artists have implemented this, but in 60s, 70s, Guru Kaushik was the first Natyacharya to bring to limelight all these hidden treasures. So undoubtedly, the credit goes to him. We have Meera Bhajans in this parampara and Navarasa Abhinaya, wherein intricacies of Abhinaya were taught in detail. I conclude my today's session with a Vedic hymn, as this parampara's mission is to lead the artist to the higher level by saying, dance is not mere an entertainment, but a Vedic sport. I shall present you the Mangala Shloka.
आकाशात् पतितं तोयम् यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारः केशवम् प्रतिगच्छति केशवम् प्रतिगच्छति केशवम् प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति केशवं प्रतिगच्छति प्रतिगच्छति प्रतिगच्छति
Saying so, I would like to say a line about Karnataka Bharatagama Pratishtana, wherein we, the researchers, artists, and art lovers, are working together to preserve, revive this art and culture, and spread the fragrance of the rich heritage of Karnataka. My heartfelt thanks to Sri Sagar, Srimati Rupashri Madhusudan, and the members of the Rasagrahi for arranging this Sampradaya Saptaha sessions in a very, very beautiful manner. Thank you all, the viewers, for encouraging me and being with me till the end. Thanks a lot. Namaste.
Namaste, ma'am. So it was actually indeed a splendid performance by you, and there are a couple of questions if you would like to answer them
Yes.
from the viewers of the show. And the first question is a doubt, and they want to clear it with you in a very lighter note. From your family background, basically. So you already have grandchildren, ma'am? How many grandchildren?
I have only one daughter.
One daughter, no grandchildren yet.
Not yet.
Okay. The idea is to not to ask your age, but it was so nice so that you could perform at this age and render it so beautifully. So I think that was basically because of the Anga Sadhana which you have underwent from morning 3 a.m. till night. 8 p.m., which you just explained. So, in this regard, what would you like to say a message as to how yoga and also Anga Sadhana, basically the exercises before we start dance?
Yeah. See, basically the Anga sadhanas,
Because you
as
know
well
these
as
days it's like students with the parents and
but
yeah, yeah. So how do you actually yeah, ma'am, the importance of Anga Sadhana and yoga before these dance practice sessions?
yes, definitely, Anga sadhana and yogasanas. It gives us strength to our physical as well as the mental pattern also. You get a very good control of your mind as well as body. This is very important for an artist, especially the dancers. And we do it in Kaishiki Natyavahini. We teach the students the same methods, the Anga sadhanas and yogasanas also. And added to it, we used to do this pranayama also.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Pranayama keeps you calm, keeps you in a very good framework of mind, which is very, very essential. All these things put together, it's a different world.
Yes, ma'am. The second one is related to the theme which you actually gave, like a slogan today to all of us that dance is not for entertainment, but it is a kind of a Vedic sport. And I think your performance and demonstration was something like going through the pages of Sir's Bharatanatyam Digdarshana pages, where he has very intricately explained all the postures and which devatas are we going to do with those postures. So thank you. Many of the viewers want to thank you that you have brought those pictures and texts in a very visual, practical manner to all of us today, and they want to thank you for such a nice demonstration, ma'am.
I
The
also
last
thank
question.
all. Yeah, tell me. And all the things, whatever I do today, this goes to my guru. It is in with his remembrance. I do all these things because that was the word which I had given him, a promise that I would keep up this tradition and this would be propagated by me. I had given him a word, and that I think I am doing it, and I am satisfied now because my students are there here to catch up this and take this flag of Karnataka.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am, when we observe your Abhinaya part, especially, the first part of the Abhinaya was very, it was mostly through the face and not using the real hastas, because generally, everywhere, whenever we see a performance, the first thing will be a pratipadartha. So, but whereas you brought the meaning of the lyrics, we all understood and we were all, getting the feel of the same thing, but it was through your intricate abhinaya of your facial expressions. So, can you please educate a little bit about this style of abhinaya where we don't use much of, hastas, but yet propagate the meaning of the lyrics through Nanjangud tradition?
Yeah, particularly this type of abhinaya, it is in, I told you already, in this varna especially, we have been doing it, the sadhanas, I have been punished like anything by my guru. During my young age, I was not getting such abhinaya. Yen martiya neno, sir? This was the talk that he used to say. No, it should not. You should sit in front of the mirror. See, this is the catchy word. He was asking me to sit in front of the practice, practice, practice. Don't allow anybody to near you when you are practicing. Observe, know the script. Sahitya part, you should be able to understand what it is and then start practicing. This was the rule for all the abhinayas. Yes, this was the rule. I used to sit in front of the mirror. Of course, in my younger days, I used to cry. But later on, as and when I was very serious with this art, I used to sit in front of the mirror, practice myself, and then one day he used to say, ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕು. ಆದ್ರೂ ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸಾಲದು. See, and later on, after my guru's demise, Dr. K. Venkat Lakshamma, my another guru, I used to travel to Mysore, take this Abhinaya coaching from her, and she was also a part and parcel for my Abhinaya today. Also, my Guru, Dr. C. Radhakrishna, he is also a very strict master. ಎಂಥದ್ದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ನೀನು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದಲ್ಲ. There was a particular line. If you want to draw this in a way, you need to do it in a proper manner. That was Guruji, Guru Radhakrishna. Yes, yes, he specialized Guru. So all the three gurus probably have molded me in this pattern. Everything goes through them.
Yeah, actually, through you, we thank all the three great personalities who have shaped you and have given us our land of Kannada speaking region a great treasure, so that which you are actually propagating today to a lot of them who are interested in such a field. And we would like to thank you from bottom of our heart from Rasagrahi Initiative and Sri Sai Ram Nritya Kendra for accepting our humble invitation to actually present about Nanjanagudu Parampara. And I think it was 50-50 demonstration and 50 about the history. I think you gave a glimpse of, what is Nanjanagudu Parampara to all of us today. And there is one thing which is left in our mind is basically to know more about it. And I think all of us are very, very interested and keen that you will give us all opportunity in future that we should know more and more about it, because I was personally expecting a Churnike Abhinaya from you, because I have seen you in person performing in your own studio at Churnike, and I was like spellbound. That too in the morning 6 o'clock you had performed it, and I left Tumkur at 3:30, and I was there in your studio that day, and it was really seeing a goddess early morning actually when you taught us that Churnike. And a big thanks to Bharatagama Pratishtana.
Yeah, that particular Churnike Guru Radhakrishna ji's lesson. Yeah. So today I was presenting this Nanjanagudu Parampara of Guru Kaushik. So I had to do with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank you very much, Sagar. I'm very much impressed. And I thank you a lot for upholding this and bringing it to light. You have given a very good name, Sampradaya Saptaha. It is so beautiful. And I feel very happy hearing that itself. And so we all, from Karnataka Bharatagama Pratishtana, we thank you very much for uplifting.
Please include us in the list. We are also part of it. So I think you should not thank us, you should bless us rather. So, and we also extend hearty thanks to Kumari Apurva and Srimati Priya Anand who assisted you today for this demonstration. And it's a great pleasure to have you, ma'am. And I think the viewers were all really enthralled, and so many comments. You can read it later and about the presentation, which you have got very good feedback. And thank you so much, ma'am, again. And to all the viewers whoever are watching us today, we are ending the live performance. I think in a very traditional way, very unexpected, and it was all like a blessing today. It started with the shloka and it ended with the shloka. Such a divine experience of Nritya, Bhava and Yoga. And the music and the ragas also we heard at this evening time were very so divine. We are all in a very different loka altogether of Rasa, Swada, and I think for all the Rasagrahis over there, it's a great visual treat by you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Naleya Karyakramadalliyu Kuda ಇಂಥದ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ರೇರ್ ಮೂಗೂರು ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷತೆಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.